Welcome to SC Custom Designs. Don't you love it when they start sending you pens for free because they want you to buy pens? Well, there you go. Thank you for the pen. Welcome to another episode of SC Custom Designs where I look like a freak because I have to wear a camera on my nose. Pardon me, I'm going to wipe the lens. Okay. I've told you in the past that if you want entertainment and learn how to work with wood and different projects, you have found the right channel, SC Custom Designs. We're going to talk about glue up real quick and then just get to it. Hopefully everything goes smooth here. So when you're gluing up wood, one block to another like I did here, I did this individually. 1, 2, 3. So that was that many, do the math on the clamps, at least 2, 4, 6 clamps that I had tied up, and then 3 separate efforts. So let's do 3 separate efforts into one effort with 2 clamps. I may throw a couple clamps on the end. Oh, by the way, what you can't smell is you can't smell because you're watching a video off of YouTube. But if you listen throughout this little episode, you're going to hear the cypress, I believe it's cypress, crack, or cedar. It's cracking still. I cut it open, it's saying, "Help! I'm splitting apart, man! Somebody help me!" So at any rate, what we're going to do, and you'll notice that I wrote glue on there. Why is that? Because, you know, more than once I have been disoriented or went, oops, and I wasn't sure which end was supposed to get glued up. So be obvious. Write glue, whatever it is. Write right, left, front, back, first, second, third. This will help you, especially when somebody walks in on you and says, "Will you take me to the store?" All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this thing. Oh, by the way, these are fantastic clamps for gluing up. First of all, it's strong, it's long, and when you, for example, squeeze this to tighten it, this is always staying in this position. Okay, it's not going this way or this way, it's staying in that position. So this is really a really nice setup. There's all kinds of clamps that you have in your shop. Use what you have to get the job done. So without further ado, let's go ahead. If you watched any of my episodes, you know I don't mind putting a lot of glue down. I'd rather have too much glue than not enough. So we'll just go ahead and spread the glue out here, and then we'll wipe it off. I'd love to play some music for you, but you know, there's this thing called copyright, and I've had more than once YouTube said, "Hey, you can't do that. Somebody claims this is their song." And I'm telling you, I was listening to a song from the 1930s. I'm like, man, how is that still in the copyright? But there you go. I would want credit for any of my awesome music. I am considering making my own music, doodly or whatever, for SC Custom Designs. It'll be on the guitar or the keyboards. So there you go. What can I talk about as I spread this glue out? Let's talk about SC Custom Designs on my YouTube channel. We have to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, okay, by February 20th, or they're going to stop monetizing me until I get there. I'm already monetizing, and I have a small amount of money due me, but they're not going to give that to me unless I get to 1,000. So we are at a humble 157, I think. If you look on our Facebook page, you'll see the update there. We're excited. So we've had more people subscribing the last couple of weeks than I have in the last several months. Because honestly, hasn't been my focus. My focus is really more getting more videos out so we could talk shop. Okay, so we hope you like what you see. If you do, please subscribe to our channel, SC Custom Designs, and then don't forget to click that bell. If you click the bell, then you're going to be reminded, and however way you want to look at that, bothered, because, oh man, Steve uploaded another video. Doesn't he have anything better to do? No. So, at any rate. Alright, so there you go. Get that glue all set up. The next tip I have for you is to go ahead and make sure you don't squeeze all your glue out. I know that sounds, maybe that sounds obvious, but you know, if you're thinking, man, the harder I squeeze, the better. No, you don't want to squeeze all the glue out. The glue is in there for a reason. Okay, you want it to bond, and so there you go. Okay, so once again, this episode's all about getting things done in more mass production. Okay. All right. So again, these types of clamps are beauteous for this type of operation. Okay. So I like to put 2 on the bottom, and then 1 in the middle on the top. It kind of keeps everything parallel. Okay, and just know, if you watch the last video that I did, just know that these guys, did you hear that crack, by the way? Yeah, I love working with wood. It's pretty thirsty, and I just made it even more thirsty exposing it. So, all right, now we're going to take these clamps. Do observe as you begin to tighten it what's going on. Okay, you want to make sure that things aren't moving around. Look, they already moved on me. They're just, that's what's going to happen. Wouldn't you move around if you had a lot of glue all over you? So you just want to constantly monitor that. Monitor the fact that it's going to, and you may have seen a tip where I said, well, you could do something like this so these guys don't move side to side. Okay? I hope I'm not moving too fast, folks. Okay, so these become your second arms. Now I can manage these 2 down here as I squeeze. So squeeze a little bit. All right. All right. Oh boy, I'm feeling it. Oh, see how that moved? See how that moved on me? Okay. So we're going to move it back. Now I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this guy there in the middle. All right. All right. See how that guy went up? I'm telling you, they just have a mind of their own during this process. And there's nothing more of a showstopper than when you come down the next day and like, well, what happened here? This went up, this went down, this went over. So that's really the key. You don't want that to happen, okay? So I'm even inclined to take a hammer and go ahead and take a softer hammer. All right, just bang those guys down. And have a look, make sure everything is cool. Okay. So, and then there's the idea of getting all the glue up. I'm going to release the pressure a little bit because I see that this guy didn't go down there in the back. Okay, so I definitely want this all to be as level as I possibly can get it. Okay, so you can account for some of this because you can put it through your planer. Okay, you put it through your planer. I don't have a planer. These are my planers. So one way or another we'll get these guys ship shape. But at least if I have them somewhat behaving at this point of the game, I'm a happy man. Okay. All right, so that's it. That's really what all I had to say about that. It's all about working a little bit smarter. Again, this was 6 clamps. A lot more effort. I got 3 clamps. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, same as this. So there you go. So you're going to want to let that set up. I'm going to let it set up overnight. Technically, you can, if you got the right environment, you can unclamp these in 3 hours. Okay, but I'm just going to let them set up overnight. Again, it's all about your humidity and how dry it is and the heat and all those types of things. All right, thanks for watching S&C Custom Designs. Remember, thumbs up, thumbs down, give us positive comments, just truthful comments. We'd appreciate that. All right, take care, and God bless.